Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. One of the best WWE analysts around explained why the Judgment Day betrayed Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest at SummerSlam 2024. Sam Roberts gave a logical reason why Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio turned their backs on their former stablemates at the biggest party of the summer. Balor screwed over Priest in his title match against Gunther, causing him to lose focus and the World Heavyweight Championship. Mysterio, on the other hand, helped Liv Morgan retain the Women's World title against Mommy. On the latest episode of the Not Sam Wrestling podcast, Roberts discussed all the things that happened at SummerSlam and Raw. He offered a logical explanation as to why the Judgment Day decided to kick out Priest and Ripley. When you really think about it right, Finn Balor was speaking all logic. I've been saying the whole time that when Rhea Ripley was gone and Damian Priest was giving Dominic Mysterio a hard time, he was not acting as a member of the group. He was acting as an individual. The rest of the group was kind of like, hey, this Liv stuff, she's actually really good for us. And it was Damian Priest and probably his loyalty to Rhea Ripley, of course, going, no, but he wasn't on the same page with the rest of the group, Roberts said. From 11:38 to 12:12, Sam Roberts added that Liv Morgan's actions possibly stuck with the other members of the Judgment Day. He mentioned that the story is not about doing the right or wrong things, but about what's best for the group. If you think what you're doing is right, even if you think what you're doing is just and good and righteous, if you look around and the rest of the people in the group are going, no, we're okay with this other thing, then you've got a decision to make. Either stick with your boys, the group, or do what you think is right. That's fine, but don't be surprised when the group is no longer with you, Roberts said. From 12:13 to 12:40, despite what happened at SummerSlam, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest stood tall on Raw. They overcame the onslaught from their former stablemates and took out J.D. McDonough with ease. WWE Hall of Famer expressed his admiration for Rhea Ripley in an interview with Sportskeeda Wrestling senior editor Bill Apter. Hulk Hogan was asked about his thoughts on Rhea Ripley. The WWE Hall of Famer expressed his admiration for the Eradicator, whom he called TheboMB.com. Rhea, I love her, man. She's like TheboMB.com. She's got it figured out, man. She's on fire, and she's a Hellcat, man. Hogan said. From 356 to 406, Ripley had her breakout year when she defeated Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 39 and held the championship past WrestleMania 40, wherein she successfully defended the Women's World Championship against the man Becky Lynch. The world of WWE is no stranger to shocking betrayals and dramatic twists, but the recent events involving the Judgment Day have sent shockwaves throughout the WWE universe. As the factions' dynamics took a sudden turn, leaving fans and analysts alike stunned, the question on everyone's mind is, why did the Judgment Day turn on Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest? In this exclusive analysis, we delve deep into the factors that led to this betrayal, examining the underlying motives, the shifting allegiances, and the impact this will have on the future of WWE. The rise of the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day, once a united force that terrorized the WWE roster, was a faction built on a foundation of shared purpose and ruthless ambition. Led by Edge, the group was originally formed to challenge the status quo and carve out a path of dominance in WWE. However, as with many factions in wrestling history, power struggles and conflicting egos eventually led to its disintegration. Rhea Ripley, known as Mommy within the group, was one of the key members who brought a unique blend of power and brutality to the Judgment Day. Alongside Damian Priest, they formed a formidable duo that complemented each other's strengths. Rhea's dominance in the women's division and Priest's imposing presence made them a force to be reckoned with. However, as the group evolved, so did the dynamics within it. Cracks in the armor. For months, WWE fans had speculated about the growing tension within the Judgment Day. While the faction appeared united on the surface, subtle signs of discord were evident. Damian Priest's recent successes, particularly his Money in the Bank win, began to shift the balance of power within the group. Priest, once content with being a loyal enforcer, started to exhibit signs of ambition that went beyond the group's original goals. Rhea Ripley, on the other hand, was the backbone of the Judgment Day's dominance. Her loyalty to the faction was unquestionable, and she was often the one who kept the group together during times of internal strife. However, as Priest's ambitions grew, so did the distance between him and Rhea. The once unbreakable bond between them began to show signs of strain, leading to growing speculation that something was amiss. The final straw came during a crucial match on WWE Raw. With Damian Priest in a prime position to cash in his Money in the Bank contract, Rhea Ripley made a decision that would alter the course of the Judgment Day forever. In a moment of what appeared to be hesitation, Rhea failed to provide the necessary backup, leading to Priest losing a critical opportunity. While the incident seemed accidental to some, to others, it was a clear indication that loyalty within the Judgment Day was beginning to waver. The betrayal unfolds. The betrayal itself was as shocking as it was inevitable. During a high-stakes match on SmackDown, tensions within the Judgment Day reached a boiling point. Damian Priest, visibly frustrated by the events on Raw, confronted Rhea Ripley in the ring. What started as a heated argument quickly escalated into a physical altercation, with both members exchanging blows as the rest of the faction watched in stunned silence. As the brawl intensified, Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio, the remaining members of the Judgment Day, made a choice that would define the faction's future. In a stunning display of treachery, they turned on Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest, attacking them with ruthless precision. The betrayal was swift and brutal, leaving Rhea and Priest battered and broken in the center of the ring. The aftermath of the attack saw the Judgment Day standing tall over their fallen comrades, with Finn Balor holding up Priest's Money in the Bank briefcase as a symbol of the group's new direction. The message was clear: the Judgment Day had no room for weakness, and anyone who threatened the faction's dominance would be swiftly dealt with, even if it meant turning on their own. WWE analyst weighs in the wake of this shocking turn of events. WWE analyst Corey Graves offered his insight into the betrayal. According to Graves, the seeds of discord within the Judgment Day had been planted long before the actual betrayal took place. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest were the heart and soul of the Judgment Day, Graves explained. But when you have two powerful individuals with their own ambitions, it's only a matter of time before those ambitions clash. Damian Priest saw an opportunity to elevate himself to the next level, and when Rhea Ripley didn't fully support him, that was the beginning of the end. Graves also pointed out that Finn Balor's role in the betrayal was pivotal. Finn Balor is a master strategist. He saw the growing rift between Rhea and Damian and used it to his advantage. By aligning with Dominic Mysterio, who has his own history of family betrayal, Balor ensured that the Judgment Day would continue to thrive, but under his control. The betrayal, according to Graves, was not just about power, but about survival. The Judgment Day is a faction that thrives on dominance. When Damian Priest's ambitions began to threaten that dominance, the group had to make a choice. And in WWE, loyalty is often a luxury that factions can't afford. The fallout and what's next with Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest now out of the Judgment Day, the future of both superstars is uncertain. Rhea, a former WWE Women's Champion, is unlikely to fade into obscurity. Her resilience and determination will likely see her bounce back stronger than ever, perhaps even seeking revenge on her former allies. Damian Priest, on the other hand, now finds himself at a crossroads. With his Money in the Bank contract still in play, he has the potential to reshape the WWE landscape, but without the backing of the Judgment Day, his path to success will be far more challenging. As for the Judgment Day, the faction may have rid itself of perceived weakness, but the betrayal has left a scar that will not easily heal. While Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio may celebrate their newfound power, they must now contend with the looming threat of retribution from Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest, who will undoubtedly seek to reclaim what was taken from them. In WWE, loyalty is often tested, and in the case of the Judgment Day, it was a test that Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest ultimately failed. The betrayal serves as a stark reminder that in the world of professional wrestling, trust is a rare commodity, and alliances are often built on a foundation of shifting sands.